So I just got back home from hanging out with a bunch of friends, and I gotta tell you, lately I've been meeting and I've been spending time with some of the most interesting people I've ever met in my entire life. And the discussions we have are the most amazing things ever. Let me just kind of give you a quick example. Tonight, I got to hear a speaker talk. His name is Jim Wallace, and he spoke. He's really involved in politics and about helping people, and he's really involved in getting the church, the religious right wingers, involved in doing things that will make a difference in this world. I'll give you an example. The left wing people are liberals, are involved in helping the environment and caring for people in other countries, and like stopping AIDS and world hunger, as well as doing other things. But that's on their ticket, like helping the world. But conservatives are like, and Christians, it's the Christian ticket, aren't. We care about two issues as Christians, right? Gay bashing, against gay marriage and abortion. Not that abortion isn't a good issue. I hate abortion, and I think we should focus on it and talk about it and discuss it. And but not just neglect, not just that, and not neglect other moral issues. Let me give you another example. There are millions of people dying and starving right now as I talk. 30,000 children will die today. 30,000 because they don't have clean drinking water. That's not right. And so I've been having discussions with people, been having conversations about how we can change the world and about what it looks like. I had a discussion, or I saw a friend from junior high school recently, and we weren't really actually friends. We were just classmates. I was extremely unpopular in junior high. And but there was this girl. I saw her, and you do when you see a friend, you're like, oh, hi, how are you doing? How's life? What have you been up to? And so I saw this girl, Jess, and I was like, hey, and I cared. I'm like, so what was up? How are you? What's going on? And she told me she's going to school, and then she asked me, Matt, so what are you doing with your life? What do you want to do? Like, are you going to school? What? And I thought about it for a second. As much as I thought about it, I didn't think about it. And I said something I've never really said this way before. I said, I'm going to change the world. She goes, oh, how? A lot of different ways, but I know it sounds corny, but to love people. And she said, wow. And she knew as a Christian, she went to Catholic school. We went to Catholic school together. And so I said, now I know this sounds really religious and corny and everything, because she asked me, why? Why are you going to do this? What motivates you? I said, well, there's, Jesus. Well, we don't have a good, Jesus. Go read the Bible really quick, and just read, start in Matthew chapter 5, maybe Matthew chapter 5 to 7. You could keep going, but if you just read those, you'll get it, what I'm talking about. It's just one of Jesus' things. He's like, go love people, go help people. Blessed are those. I'm not going to get into a religious talk. I'm so excited, though, that I'm meeting people who are alive, meeting people who want to change the world. I want to change the world. I'm going to change the world through love. Oh, that sounds like a song or great idea, but no, it's going to happen. Because when you think about it, my mom, remember when you were younger? I don't know if you've ever had your mom bake you homemade cookies. Uh, my mom used to. I had some cookies recently, and I was thinking this. Um, when I get home, there's cookies. And I said, wow, how wonderful it is for me to have these great memories of my mom making cookies. And how just the thought of it just brings warmth to my soul. And then I thought, well, there's some kids, lots of them, hundreds of thousands of them, that will never have that memory. They'll never have that experience, that their moms didn't bake them cookies. Maybe they didn't even have a mom that they remember. What if their memory, and a lot of kids are like this, what if their memory instead is the many times they had to sniff glue in a paper bag because the pain from hunger was so much and they needed something to numb the pain? Oh, Matt, you're being dramatic. You're rabble rousing. No, but really, they don't have the same memory as you. They don't have the cookie memory. And maybe yours isn't cookies, but it's something sweet, something great. What if they don't have that? How can we allow that to happen and call ourselves good people, Christians? And why? Oh, well, Matt, we need to help people in America first. Yes, absolutely. Well, we need to help them, but not necessarily first either. There's people in poverty here, but not quite as extreme as other countries. Not to neglect it, and I want to deal with it too. But are we not going to help other people because they're from another country? I mean, what if Canada, what if a tsunami or something hit Canada? Wouldn't we go over there and say, oh, well, we need to help them? What if they had this problem? What if people were dying in Canada every day? Oh, from starvation. Oh, let's go help the Canadians. But there's people in Mexico who are dying. So maybe is it not the country? Maybe, they speak Spanish. Oh, it's a different culture. Okay. So that's going to stop us from helping them? Or, oh, well, they're on a different continent. Oh, so that's going to stop us? Now we're moving to continents? Or, oh, well, they're just so far removed. We can't help all these people. We have to help ourselves. Okay. And so we build our mansions here. Our major concern, instead about the people who are dying, instead about the people who are going through extreme pain and stuff, we care about, do I want the iPod Nano or the iPod Video? Don't get me wrong, I have a Nano. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to have stuff. It's okay to have an iPod. It's not okay to have that be our final goal. The new computer, the new car, the new job, the new lifestyle, when so many people are hurting. And some of them, yes, now I'm going to talk about America, some of them are next door. Some of them are the next zip code. And yet, we care more about our video games, our music, our clothing. Well, because I have to get the next. It's not necessarily bad to have nice clothing or even expensive clothing. But if this shirt goes before someone who's